example from the chapter index number. According to my experience, this one question is most important regarding to your exams. It is illustration number 22. I repeat, this is the important things. It is not the question to be asked. This is the important thing to you. Illustration number 22, I would like to discuss with you. My dear friends, the data is available. The details of expenses on fuel for a group of workers of a region are as follows. The expenses of fuels are available, and below the table they have given prepare the index number for the group of fuel expenditure from these data, and the full stop over there. That means what? They have given the information about fuels and want to find out index number by total expenditure method. My dear friends, example is continue. If the expenditure of food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous groups in the year 2015 are 3, 2.5, 4.5 and 3.25 times respectively that of the year 2012, and if the expenditure on these groups are 42%, 15%, 10% and 12% respectively of the total expenditure, then prepare the cost of living index number for the workers. My dear friends, to obtain cost of living index number, we need 5 indices. One for food, clothing, house rent, fuels and miscellaneous. Out of 5 groups, they have given the indices of any 4 groups, and the other group is available as a raw data, and we have to find out the index number for that particular data. For this example number 22, they don't give the index number of fuel, but they have given sufficient information of fuel to obtain index number, and then they have given indices of next 4 groups. So we are able to find out cost of living index number at the end. So actually this example is divided into two different parts. Some information is raw information. That one we have to be used to calculate index number for the particular things which is not available. Okay, and the rest indices are available, and that indices we have to be used to obtain cost of living index number. Out of 5 groups, any one group index number is not available in the exams. So 5 groups are food, clothing, house rent, fuel and miscellaneous. Now for this example they cannot give an index number of fuel, but they have given expenses and some information about fuel, so we are going to calculate by total expenditure method. I mentioned the question on the board. This is my question. Items are available about the fuels, base year is available and the current year is available. So my dear friends, they are using here the measure of units, kilogram, liter, kilogram and boxes. But important thing is that if there is no separate column of unit, that means what? We don't have any kind of tensions. We are able to solve the examples directly. Okay, because there is no more column of unit. If there is a column of unit, that means what? There is an instruction that we have to equalize units, measure of units for each commodity. But for this example, there is no separate column of unit, so we have to be continue with the examples. My dear friends, total expenditure method means what? Either a last year method or a passage method. It is depends on us which kind of quantity is available. If the quantity of base year is available, we have to move with last year's method. If the quantity of current year is available, we have to move with the passage method. So here the base year is available 2012, and then quantity of base year is available Q0. Price of base year is available P0, and the price of current year is available P1. Okay, so we have to find out the index number of fuel by using total expenditure method. So I would like to mention over here index number of fuel into bracket by total expenditure method. And total expenditure method itself it is a last pair method. Why it is a last pair we are going to use? Because the quantity of bases is available. So we have a formula sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0 into 100. And now we need to make a two columns. First one is P1 Q0. So I would like to make here my first column. It is P1 Q0. Then the other one is also to be prepared. It is P0 Q0. So now P1 Q0. P1 is 30 into 5. It is 150. 45 into 20. It is 900. 25 into 5. It is 125. 10 into 1. It is 10. Now we need total of this column, and it is 1185. Then P0 Q0. So 25 into 5, it is 125. 40 into 20, it is 800. 22 into 5, it is 110. And 0.90 into 10, it is 9. Now we are getting this total. Total of this column becomes 1044. So now we are going to mention over here 1185 divided by 1044 into 100, and our answer is 113.51. This is the index number of fuel by using total expenditure method, and because of the total expenditure method has two parts, either a last pair or a past, and we are using last pair. And the reason behind that, quantity of base is available. If the quantity of current is available, we have to move the same calculation with passage method. So out of 5 things, indices are available only about 4 things. One thing's index number is not available, but they have given the raw data to obtain index number by ourselves. So we are getting the index number of fuel here. Okay, example is tip half done is there. Half example is remain to solve. So next data is there. Below the table they have mentioned prepare the index number of the group of fuel expenditure from these data. So we got it. Now continue after the full stop. If the expenditure of food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous groups. So we have to find out here the next part. Friends, after getting the index number of fuel, we have to move with the remaining data. So in the remaining data they have given information like if the expenditure for food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous groups are in the year 2015 are 3, 2.5, 4.5 and 3.25 times. So my dear friends, the indices are available in different manner. They have given how times they became. Okay, so we have to make our first column group as they have given the respective order of the things food, clothing, house rent and miscellaneous, and last always we have to mention the last index number whatever we calculate. Here we calculate index number of fuel, so I have to mention over here at the end. Always try to do the same things. The indices are available, you have to mention first 4 indices, and then whatever index number you calculate by yourself, you have to put it over here lastly. Okay, now they have given the index number of food becomes 3 times. My dear friends, in the last videos there is a clear meaning 3 times increased and 3 times became. Here they have done only 3 times become. That means what index number of the past year is 100, that is called base years. It becomes 3 times, so 100 into 3. So here 100 into 3, that is 300. Then for clothing it is 2.5 times, so 100 into 2.5 it is 250. Then for house rent it is 4.5 times, so 100 into 4.5 it is 450. Then for miscellaneous it is 3.25 times, so 100 into 3.25 it is 325. And fuel, we have a direct answer, it is 113.51. So here 113.51. Okay. Then they have given percentage expenses which is taken as W. So we have all the percentage 42, 15, 10, 12. Last percentage expense is not available, but my dear friends, we have done many examples. Total percentage expense is 100. So we have to subtract remaining parts, so 42, 15, 10 and 12 you have to subtract, so you get the remaining percentage, that is 21. Okay, now we have I, we have W, and they want cost of living index number. All we are capable to make the next column, that is I W. So 300 into 42, it is 12,600. 15 into 250, it is 3,750. For 450 into 10, it is 4,500. 325 into 12, it is 3,900. And 113.51 into 21, it is 2383.7. So get total of this column, 71. Total of this column is 27133.71. So below this we have to find out cost of living index number. It is CLI, sum of IW divided by sum of W. 27133.71 divided by 100, so our answer is 271.34. So excess part shows there is a rise in expenses of cost of living index number. How much it is? It is 171.34. So rise in expense is equal to 271.34 minus 100, that is 171. So my dear friends, things are easy, but sometimes we are going to merge the things. They are asking here two methods together. One is total expenditure method and other is cost of living index numbers method. I request you everyone that please do more practice of this kind of examples. Thank you very much.